if you found yourself excessively focusing on politics, other people, other people's behavior, what they might think, what they do think, their belief system, it might be time to shift focus back on yourself and get really real with yourself about what is it that you are not wanting to look at in your own life. What is it? What is it? You know there's something. You know there's something because, hey, you know what? When there's a pile of crap in front of me, that's my life. That is there. And I don't want to deal with it because honestly, we're all lazy, right? If we can just live this life in comfort and absolute comfort and never have to face any sort of discomfort, I think we would all allow ourselves to do that. I think we would all choose that. When there's just things in front of me, my life, that I need to fix and I don't want to, guess what? Guess what I tend to do too? I tend to shift my focus on other things, on other people, events that are so far out there. That has nothing to do with me and my immediate life, right? So shift your focus back and really ask yourself, what is it that you're not wanting to look at? And I get it, it's hard. I get it, it is difficult. If it's your career and you realize that you might have to go to graduate school or go get another degree or change your career, or if it's your relationships and you realize that you're not able to show up as your authentic self and your need as a human being to be understood and have a community of people who understand you, that's not being met. The dynamic of the relationships around you are no longer working. Your relationship with yourself might not be working. The things that have been working up until now might no longer be working. The coping strategies that you've utilized up until now and that have served you beautifully up until now might not be working. And that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work to have to now fix those things in your life. And so I understand the solution might be momentary distraction. Hey, here's something that I can't control, and let me fixate on that. Let me focus on that. But yeah, guess what? That you're never going to fix. And maybe that's the distraction that keeps you from having to do the hard work, right? And that's the distraction that is so alluring, that is so attractive, because that you're never going to fix. You're never going to control other people, their actions, their beliefs, what's happening out there in the world. You're never going to control that. You're never going to change that. You're never going to fix that. And maybe that's what's so attractive about it, right? Because it keeps you in this circle of time wasting, but you feel like you're doing something. And you go around the circle over and over again. Time keeps going by. You're going around in this circle. Maybe that's what's so attractive about it, right? That you're actually not doing anything. Because then if you shift your focus back to your life, what you have to do, that's hard work. That's real work. That's where you actually have power. So why focus on feeling powerful, feeling that you do have control, if you can focus on feeling powerless? Because then you don't really have to do anything. Think about it. You have no power, you don't have to do anything. If you actually have power, you have to do something. And doing is difficult. I get it. I get it. And this is why 2025 and moving forward has to be about shifting the focus back on yourself. Because guess what? Time waits for nobody. Time does not wait for anybody. And there's something that drives me in life. That is fear. Fear of having regrets. Fear of regretting how I chose to spend my time is what keeps me time and again, keeps me bringing the focus back on myself and what is it that I need to do, and the pile of crap that's in front of me. That pile of crap is always going to be there. Life is going to bring a lot of piles of crap. Get used to it. Yeah, it's the fear of regret that makes me keep time and again shifting my focus back on myself. And what is it that I need to do? And I understand it's hard. I had to pick a completely new career in my life. And that was not easy, starting from scratch. But I knew that was the right thing to do. I knew that was the right thing to do. Because guess why? We all come here. We all come to have this experience that we call life for a reason. We come with an agenda, believe it or not. As much as people want to make you believe that this life is meaningless, it's just random, it's so haphazard, there's no meaning behind it, deep down inside, if you really connect with your soul, or self with capital S, you know that self has an agenda. You know that self came here to do something, to do certain things, to accomplish certain things, to have certain experiences, to play, to express itself. And it's your duty. It is 100% your duty to make that happen. And if you don't, that's just a choice. That's a choice. And you have the choice. I think that's what defines us as human beings, our ability to choose. We are defined by our choices because that's where our power lies. We might not be able to control a whole lot, but we do control the choices that we make. So you can choose to distract yourself. You can choose to try to figure out something that's never going to be figured out. That has nothing to do with you anyway. And the experience that you came here to have as a soul, as a human being, you can choose to continue to do that. And no one's going to interfere. Nobody's going to interfere. Higher power is not going to be like, step in to help you. In some cases, higher power might, but you have to listen to that though. You have to listen to the voice. You have to listen to that calling. At the end of the day, it is a choice. And you will be fine even if you choose to distract yourself, right? No one's going to step in and rescue you. No one's going to help you bring your focus back to yourself. No one's going to fix this pile of crap that's in front of you. Nobody but yourself. So what do you want to choose? What do you want to choose? I understand the other thing is easier, right? Distraction is easy. So easy. Oh boy, it is so easy. From the minute we wake up until the minute we go to bed, we can distract ourselves. And imagine that day being turned into day after day after day and a lifetime, right? A lifetime of distraction. Is that what you want your life to be? What was your life? Oh, it's just a lifetime of distraction. Did you really pay attention to what you went to Earth or this reality to experience? Did you pay attention to that? No, I chose to distract myself. It's a choice at the end of the day. So let 2025 and onward be about you choosing to shift your focus back on yourself. What is it that you're running away from? What is it that you don't want to fix? Thank you.